I did spend mornings for 2 years in Moscow teaching tiny talks, rudimentary spellings and numbers. But this is my first bona fide, a professional appointment as a full-time schoolmaster. Actually, I never even heard of Kulyenchikov until I saw an advertisement by Dr. Zubritsky in the college journal. Although the position was in a remote village in Ukraine, I jumped at the chance. But I don't mind telling you that my heart is pounding with excitement. I have this great passion for teaching. Uh, Greek, Latin, English literatures. Even thinking about it gives me goosebumps. Ah, hmm. Well, I don't see anyone. Maybe I read a little too early. Oh, I'm one of those extremely eager, enthusiastic person who wakes up at the crack of the dawn, ready to begin his work. This is going to be an auspicious day of my life. Oh, excuse me. Alanya! Davidoff! Maruska! Olga! Where are you? Good morning. Oh, good morning. Did you happen to see 2 dozen sheep? 2 dozen sheep? Yes, there were 14 of them. No, I'm sorry. Well, if you see them, would you give them a message? A message for the sheep? Yes. Tell them the shepherd is looking for them. And they should tell you where they are, and I will come and get them. Thank you. Wait, excuse me. What is your name, please? Shuki. And your first name? Oh, so never mind. Forget your first name. I did. I'm Leon Stepanovich Stolzinski. I'm to be the new schoolmaster. Oh, is that a fact? I'm very honored to meet you, Leon Stepanovich Stolzinski. And something, Snitch. Will you be staying the night? You don't understand. Kulyenchikov will be my new home. I'm going to live here and teach. Oh, I am, if I may say so, an excellent teacher. Oh, they are all well. They came by the thousands, but none of them lasted through this first night. So hard to blow this. I wonder how the sheep do it. You have thousands of teachers. More? Hundreds. They are unteachable. They are all stupid in Kulyenchikov. There isn't a town or village more stupid in all of Mother Poland. Russia, whatever. All good people, mind you, but not a decent brain among them. Oh, this is so good. I just opened up my ears. I thought you were whispering. Oh, what were you saying? Are you telling me that every man, woman, and child, oh, stupid, including me, talk to me for another 10 minutes and you will begin to notice? I was hired by Dr. Zubritsky to teach his young daughter. With his daughter? Huh, impossible. That girl is hopeless. 19 years old. But she just recently learned to sit down. She is hopeless. She doesn't even know the difference between a cow and a duck. Oh, that's an easy surface, mind you. Well, something is up here. I didn't think much of it then, but when I first read it, I noticed all the words were misspelled. I'm sure Dr. Zubritsky will explain it all to me. Oh, uh, you have been a very helpful citizen, Snitsky. I enjoyed our conversation. As did I much, Stolzinski. He is not the only one who can have private class. I can have a private class as
The trouble is, I can never think about that as private. Good day, schoolmaster.
Oh, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, of course. Just mention my name to anyone. Snitsky, the sheep loser. Elena!
9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock in the village of Kulyenchikov and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well. 9 o'clock and all's well.
It might have been all well with him. I'm starting to have my doubts.
Fish, fresh fish, nice fresh yellow fish and red fish, a good piece of white fish for lunch.
Good morning, Krishna.
Good morning, Postman. How about a nice piece of yellow fish? Isn't that a beautiful fish?
What is this? Those are flowers.
He didn't catch anything today. Why should I suffer just because the fisherman had a bad day? A beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes. Nice. Very loud.
Do I have any name?
No, I am sorry. I am the postman. I have all the names.
Can you believe my daughter hasn't written to me in over a year?
Doesn't your daughter live with you?
That's a good thing. Otherwise, I would have never heard from her.
Good morning. I'm Leon Stepanovich Solchinsky. I'm to be the new schoolmaster. Mishkin, the postman.
Anchana, the vendor.
How do you do? I was just talking to a shepherd. Snitsky. Oh, yes. Something, Snitsky. We know him very well. He was pleasant enough, although I hope I don't seem so unkind. A little deficient in his mental alertness.
Oh, that's Snitsky. All right. He was kicked in the head by a nose.
What a pity. When was that?
Tuesday, Wednesday, twice on Thursday, and all day Saturday.
What a lovely and fragrant flowers you have to sell, madam. Perhaps I'll buy some for my new employer. How much are they?
The yellow fish is for 2 rupees and the red fish is for 3 rupees.
I beg your pardon?
If it's too much, have a nice piece of white fish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little different in this part of the country. Oh, I'm very eager to begin my new duties. Will one of you be kind enough to appoint me to the house of Dr. Zubitsky?
Got it.
Got it. Thank you. Perhaps I'll go the one direction you haven't pointed it. Pleasure meeting you all. Uh, you again? Have you found your sheep yet?
Not yet. Who's that?
The new schoolmaster.
Another one? I just met one a few minutes ago. They must be having a convention here.
Count Isakovich up on the hill isn't going to be happy about this.
That's right. Count Isakovich doesn't like new school teachers.
What?
He's afraid they'll break the class.
What?
The one that's not stupid since the day we were born.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I've been stupid for 51 years. What about you, Sneaky?
I'll be done 43 next July.
What about you, Yansana?
I just turned the corner of 26.
That time I say about 40 minutes.
The home of Dr. Zubritsky. The doctor is examining a patient, Magistrate Kupchik. The doctor is administering an eye chart test.
E, 5, yeah, yeah, wait, is that right, doctor?
I don't know. It sounds good to me. Yes, yes. Very interesting.
Then am I in good health?
The best of health. You'll live to be 80.
80? I'm 79 now.
Well, you got a wonderful year ahead of you.
Good. I must keep up my strength. I'm a magistrate. Law and order must be preserved.
Do you want a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. Some people like prescription. Here, take this little nuggets, pick out something you like, and take 3 times a day with a little water. Goodbye, sir.
How much do I owe you, doctor?
Ah, forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can send me a little something.
Oh, thank you. Goodbye.
Nikolai! Nikolai! He's here! He's come! Here in the 2 minutes, you know. He's come. He looks so strong, determined. Maybe this will be the point, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally be our salvation.
Calm yourself, Lenya. Who's here? Who's come? Who will be a salvation?
Then you, what do you call it? They come and they're the ones who, they had one once, but no more.
Oh God, I know who you mean.
They have a place, and you go to the place,
And they point to you, and they ask if you, and they say if you,
and if you don't, they say, why don't you? Next time I'll make you.
and he's outside.
He's just on the
Well,
street.
show him in, Lenya. Show him in. And pray God this is the one who will deliver us and all of Kulyenchikov from this dreadful. What is it we have again?
I know what you mean. It sounds like a nurse
A nurse?
or nurse,
Nurse?
something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a knock?
You ever know?
Yes, yes. Open the knock.
Won't you come in, man?
Sir, the new.
God, you look so young to be
Not at all. I think in time you'll realize that I'm one of the best young. I don't want to seem so immodest. No! Please be modest. We love immodesty.
The more immodest, the better. The best young. What? What?
The best young teacher in all of Russia. A teacher! He's a teacher. The new teacher is here.
Thank God, the teacher.
Thank you, thank you. I'm most gratified with this warm, overwhelming reception. Well, make yourself at home, teacher. Take off your coat, teacher. Lenya, bring the teacher a cup of tea. Sit down, teacher.
Would you like to have some tea, teacher? Or there is a way for a friend, teacher. Perhaps would you like to start teaching right away, teacher?
No one is more eager than I am. Oh, Madam Zubritsky, these are for you.
Oh, I'm safe. I saw the one safe today. Thank you.
How can we help you? Well, there are a few questions I would like to ask. Questions! That's what they ask when they point at you and you don't know. He knows what a question is. I can tell this one is going to be a good teacher.
Master Kulyenchikov, it would be so kind to ask us a question. Any question at all?
Well, there, there are questions. There are questions. Would you like a question in mathematics? Or a question dealing with science? Or perhaps a philosophical question? The first one. The philosophical question. Ask us that one. Very well, if you wish. Ah, what is the purpose of man's existence? What a question, Lenya. Have you ever heard such a beautiful question?
I'm speechless. To think someone would ask us a question like that.
Well, are you interested in the answer?
Not today, thank you. To be asked one question like that in our lifetime is much more than ever expected. The answer should be given to someone much more worthy than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone, not born in Kulyenchikov.
I don't understand.
You would. You know about the nurse.
What nurse?
Not the nurse, the hearse. The hearse?
She needs the purse.
What kind of purse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all the poor souls who were unfortunate enough to be born in this beautiful village.
Do you mean perhaps a curse?
A curse! That's what it is. I knew it sounded like that.
We were so close. So close.
What is this curse, doctor?
Lenya, hold the doors. Draw the curtains.
I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat or a fish.
Never mind. Lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice?
That's low enough. Bring the book from the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kulyenchikov?
Well, I can't say that I have.
You can say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
The curse of Kulyenchikov.
What is this curse, doctor?
200 years ago, a curse was put on this village that struck on every man, woman, child, and domestic animals, including all their ancestors for generations to come, reaching each and every one of them. This you'll find hard to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
I can't believe in curses, doctor. Curses are old wives' tales.
No, you're thinking of Noichika. In Noichika, all rulers have tails. That's their curse. Ours is altogether different.
But where did this curse come from? And who would inflict such a cruel curse in this peaceful and simple village?
Who indeed? It's all documented in the Book of Curses. I thought you dusted this.
I did. I put the on it yesterday.
Here, read it for yourself. The pages are marked.
It's all stuck together.
They marked it with maple syrup. Did it do us?
On the morning of April 2nd, 1691, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever young people fall in love, you know curse is coming.
But surely you read all of this before.
Many times, but we never understood it. It's a very well thought out curse.
So what happened?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Casimir Yusakovich. The girl was the daughter of the most learned man in town, Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky? I have heard that name before.
I've seen it. I've seen it. On a friend door somewhere. In this neighborhood. It's on your friend door. Your name is Zubritsky. Wait a minute. That means that the young man in the curse is possibly be related to a friend door. Mind you, I'm dealing with intelligence over here. I continue. The young girl's name was Sophia Zubritsky. May I ask your daughter's name? Sophia? Sophia? Sophia Zubritsky? The identical name from the curse over 200 years ago? I can't believe it! Unless a daughter has been lying about her age. The match was doomed from the start. When Sophia's father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sophia ever to see Casimir again. 6 months later, Sophia married a young student, and that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his own life by plowing his own grave and planting himself in it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father Vladimir Casimir's father Vladimir Casimir's father Vladimir who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time, don't mention his name.
So Casimir's father Vlad, sometimes known as the sorcerer, because of his ability to summon the demon, brought all his wrath and fury down upon Kulyenchikov. Here it comes, a curse upon all who dwell in Kulyenchikov. He cried out, may the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murderer of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon. May reason become unreasonable. May her children be stupid as well. May all their children be stupid for eternity. May all who live in Kulyenchikov be born in ignorance, unable to leave this cursed village, unless my final vengeance has been satisfied.
And that would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
Well, my initial impulse was to panic. My secondary impulse was to panic. So this is one thing, but to break a curse is another. Excuse me, but are you ordering Mr. Solchinsky? Yes, I was just thinking. Thinking! Lenya, he was thinking.
He was thinking?
What's it like? You mean you don't know what thinking is? I don't. And she certainly doesn't. Thinking! It's the thoughts that come out of one's head that enables the process of making decisions. Decisions? No, I don't think we're capable of that. But surely you know what it is you want.
Oh dear God! Yes, we desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for us. We have already lived our lives. But for our child, the sweet daughter Sophia.
Did you just hear yourself?
No, I wasn't listening.
You made a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought about it. You think.
No, I don't think so. It's a stable.
Yes, out of your head, where your brain is lodged in, the center of thoughts. And if it is possible to have even a tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant thought, maybe the thoughts can be expanded into ideas, ideas into comprehension, comprehension into creativity, and finally, supreme intelligence. Would I be able to open up jars? I have terrible trouble opening up jars. Be firmly on these stones. Patience, Dr. Zubritsky. We will break this curse. I promise you by the everyday painstaking work of education. We must begin at once. I should like to start by meeting your daughter Sophia. Sophia? Yes, it occurred to me since the curse started with the young Sophia 200 years ago, maybe the key to breaking it lies with the direct descendant. May I see your daughter?
Not from here. She's in her room. We would have to send for her.
Do what the schoolmaster asks you.
She's maybe busy taking her singing lessons now.
She takes singing lessons from who?
A cuckoo. He does the best.
No words, mind you, just the tunes.
I understand. Madam, the girl, please.
Master Kulyenchikov, may I present our daughters? Sophia, Irina, Elena, Kulyenchikov. Sophia, this is the new schoolmaster, Leon Kulyenchikov.
Miss Zubritsky, was that my breath that was just taken away? I start wishing before we human. Uh, Never have I felt such a stirring beneath my chest. Oh, careful, Leon. She's your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion.
Do you know what he was doing, Sophia? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, Mama.
Papa. I am Papa and she's Mama.
Miss Zubritsky, won't you please sit down?
She did it! She did it! Isn't that a beautiful sit?
Yes, very nice. Lovely. Uh, Miss Zubritsky, would it please if I call you Sophia?
Sophia, it's a name, sweetheart.
Please, madam, we must allow the girl to speak for herself. Uh, Miss Zubritsky, I would like to very much be your friend. Would it please if I call you Sophia?
It's been so long since she's taken a test.
I think she wants to say something.
I I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are!
I'm so proud! So proud!
Would you just please? It's very distracting to the girl's concentration. Uh, Sophia, I've come a long way to help you with your education. And I have every reason to believe that under ordinary circumstances, you have every capability of being a bright and intelligent young woman. And deep inside you, there's an intellect just crying to be heard. And you have an enormous power of reason, but someone has put a cloud all over it. And my intention is to remove those clouds so that enlightenment can once again shine through those beautiful crystal clear eyes. Uh, but for that, I need your help. Will you help me, Sophia?
Yes, you may call me Sophia.
She did it again! That's two in a row!
Get a grip, Leon. Nothing in life comes easy. Uh, Sophia, I would like to start by asking few questions. If we are to begin your education, I should know at what point to begin education. Now, I'm going to ask you something quite simple now. I'm going to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is, Sophia?
Yes, a wish is something that you hope for and doesn't come true.
Well, perhaps we can change all that. What if you can wish for anything, anything at all that did come true? What would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia, what would you wish for?
I would wish they could fly like a bird, to soar over buildings and trees, to float on the wind and be carried far away, over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers, and to meet people from other villages, to know what the world was like, to know everything in the world I never know, because I have to always stay in this town.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I've ever heard. Don't you see? Don't you see what a wish means? To fly like a bird means
She wants to sever the bond that ties her to this ignorance. She wants to grow. She wants to soar. She wants knowledge. And with every fiber of my being, from the very depths of my soul, I make this vow that I, Leon Stepanovich Tulchinsky, shall make Sofia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, schoolmaster, I will be in your debt forever.
Ah, she touches me so. Your daughter has such a sweet soul and such a pure heart. We must begin an education at once. I shall return 8 o'clock sharp. Oh, uh, Sophia, what subject do you like to start with?
I would like to begin with languages.
Languages. Of course. Even I should have thought of that. Languages, it shall be, my dear sweet Sophia. Uh, what language do you want to learn first?
Rabbits, I think.
Rabbit.
A very hard language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
As long as he gets a few places, it's enough to begin with. Am I through for today?
Yes.
Then I shall go to my room. What? Oh, she gets up from the chair. What? You didn't see it? Sophia, do it again.
No. She's already past getting up from chairs.
They are so much smarter than in our day.
Until tomorrow, schoolmaster.
In all my life, I have never looked forward for a morning as much as tomorrow's.
I think you're the most beautiful schoolmaster I have seen.
I've never seen Sophia so ready. Lenya, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking. What are you talking about?
I think our Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
If that is true, Dr. Zivritsky, you're looking at the happiest man and the happiest planet in this universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Yes. Does she have any suitors? Any young man hopelessly in love with her?
We don't talk of such things.
Why not?
There's no one. No one at all. Not even him.
Him?
He meant someone else? Who is it?
So that is someone. I must know, doctor. It is of great concern to me, please.
If I told you who him was, you must promise me never to tell it was I who told you it was him.
I promise.
Have you ever heard of Count Gregor of Kulyenchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
Can't get her off.
Yes. I can say that. Who is he?
He's one of them. The ones who put the curse on us.
You mean Yusakovich?
The last of his client.
Tell me about him and Sophia.
He proposes marriage twice a day.
Twice a day?
6:15 in the morning and 7:50 at night.
He cares for us that much?
He only cares about avenging his ancestors. So if Zabriskie marries the Yusufovich, they will be satisfied and the nurse will be over.
Does Sophia care for him?
She has said no for many years. But the poor girl can't resist much longer. She wants to sleep late just one morning.
What kind of man is this Count Yusakovich?
You know, like the rest of us.
You mean he's cursed as well?
He still lives here. He's not allowed to leave either.
I understand. If I have a rival, I'm more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both for having faith in me. Tomorrow, Sophia Zubritsky's education will begin. Oh, in all excitement, I forgot to ask. What about lodging?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be comfortable right here.
Of course. Of course you will be. Until tomorrow.
Master Chinky, please, after the game, after success, it makes us feel so important.
Very well. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I'm all set up for it. I'm sorry.
Wait! I think I know the answer.
To the purpose of man's existence?
What are you talking about?
It's true. The first time I heard it, I didn't quite understand it. But now, suddenly something came to me. I know my limitations. But still, I think I really know the answer. Oh God, what if I'm right?
Tell me, Dr. Zubritsky, what do you think the answer is?
I think it's 12!
12?
It's wrong. I can tell by your face. 14?
I think you missed the point.
It's less than 100. I know that. Even I'm not that stupid. 89? 36?
Don't think much about it. We'll discuss it when we get to philosophy. Get some sleep. Until tomorrow. Good night. Well,
Why don't you leave well enough alone? Why must you have answers? Aren't the questions beautiful enough?
well,
We could have told the answer. We could have made a fortune.
that's it. I'm leaving. At first, I thought of staying here and breaking the curse. But when he said 12, I know it's time for me to leave. What I must do now is try to forget Sophia. I must.
Schoolmaster.
Sophia, where are you?
Yeah, I had to see you once there.
In this cold and without a cloak, you'll come down with a chill.
I never catch cold.
You don't?
I've tried. I just never learned how to do it.
Be grateful. There are something in life not worth knowing.
I know that something has happened a long time ago that prevents me from knowing what happened a long time ago. If only you knew me the way I might have been instead of the way I am.
But if you're not the way you are, then I might have never come here to help you become the way you might have been. Whoa, careful, Leon. You're starting to think like her.
Could you, could you ever care for someone who never became the way I might have been?
Could I ever care for? I see what you're getting at. Of course, I will. I said I do.
Is it rabbit you're speaking? It's hard to follow.
Well, if it sounds like gibberish to you, it's because you do that to me, Sophia. Uh, when thoughts come out of the heart, they sometimes trips over the tongue.
Then I must watch where I walk when you speak. I must go. Everything depends on tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then tomorrow after tomorrow, or all for the rest. What?
No, it all rests on tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see each other again? What do you mean?
I never know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they seem to disappear when they reach my lips.
If I reach your lips, I'll never disappear.
As you sit back, I feel the strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a flutter in my heart as well? How alike we are. And yet, your heart is so much sharper. I must go. I'm about to fall asleep and I should get to bed in time.
I know the dangers of loving such a simple soul. It would mean a lifetime of sweet, blissful passion and very short conversation at breakfast. Oh, I better find some comfortable lodging.
Was that you?
Beg your pardon? Very responsible making that.
That's so nice.
Of course not. It was lightning and thunder. It's caused by the extreme atmospheric pressure in the skies above us.
What? It's going to get Count Yusakovich very angry at us.
Count Yusakovich?
Yes, he's the one who lives in that big house on top of that hill. Every time someone makes any noise, he throws water down on us.
Snitsky. It's the rain. You know, the rain.
Umbrellas! Umbrellas for sales! Get your umbrellas before he throws water on us!
Yansana, no one throws the water. It's the rain caused by buildup of condensed moisture.
You can tell that with teaspoon that I used to be the substitute teacher. Umbrellas!
Wait. Do either of you know of a place to stay?
I knew it. I know he would throw water on us today. Every time I wash my dog, you know he's going to throw on water.
Miskin, do you know to
It's time for Count Yusakovich to propose again!
This could be the day. 1 year from her, and we could all be smart again.
you mean once met him?
Not as if you wanted to, but it would be nice to remember my first name.
But that's a terrible sacrifice to ask her for. You wouldn't ask for that.
What kind of sacrifice to live in a big house upon the hills, to have little macarons whenever you want, to have made fresh your teeth in the morning?
But does she love him?
I beg your pardon.
Does she love him?
Love is part of the curse.
Understand?
I hear him coming. You better leave, schoolmaster. He doesn't like people around.
Yes, wait. Is it true that there's no Kulyenchikov?
I wouldn't know. My late husband has gone almost 14 years.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
That's a long time to be late. I wish he was dead.
I'm breaking out in cold sweat here. The possibility of losing Sophia terrifies me. I'm going to use rope.
Sophia, time to wake up. My pretty one, time to get proposed to. Sophia, it is I, Count Yusakovich. I have come to propose.
Who are you talking to?
It is I, madam, Count Yusakovich. I have come to propose to Sophia.
Oh, she is busy throwing water down the drapes. They are on fire. The drapes are on fire. I have to light up something. I couldn't find my candles. Mama, Papa, what's wrong? No, I was reading by the light of the grapes.
I must be crazy. Marry into this family. Can't we be alone? Very well. Will you marry me, Sophia?
Oh my God! This is so romantic! I'm sorry, Count Yusakovich, but marriage is a very great step to take, and I do not wish to make it while I do not have the intelligence to know what I'm stepping into. Good night, sir. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa.
I don't give up easily. I'll leave you back in the morning.
Good night, Your Grace.
Having them for in-laws is the curse worse than the curse.
Pray God it never happens.
Who is that? Who is there? Come out, I said.
Forgive me, sir. I was just passing by. Let me introduce myself. I am
I
here.
know who you are. You are the new schoolmaster who has come here in a pathetic attempt to break the coast of Kulyenchikov. as I just witnessed your pathetic attempt to win Sophia. Everyone is stupid. The curse can only be broken if you can educate her. Which you can't. Ah, she marries me, which apparently she won't. Well, why don't you pursue some other girl? Because Sophia is beautiful. Did you ever seen the other girls in the village? They look like me. For man so powerful, you seem to have an inordinate lack of self-esteem. I feel sorry for you. Good day, sir. Not good day. One day. I beg your pardon? When you're not aware that you could end up on briefcase, you have not succeeded to write an intellect. You must be gone from the village. To remain even 1 second past allotted timing, you will fall victim to the curse yourself. I love the part. I cannot believe in such nonsense. Threaten me all you want, sir. I would never leave. To be quite honest, I love Sophia Zubritsky. Love? There is no love in Kulyenchikov. It's all part of love. You mean Sophia can't love? You have wanted to find out, sir. One single day. 25 measly hours. 24. What? There are 24 hours in a day, sir. I believe you are thinking of February, sir. Good night. But is it true? If I can't teach Sophia in 24 hours, she will never be able to love me?
Leon,
Sophia, are you alright?
I overheard your conversation with the Count. Leon, I cannot be taught. You must leave Kulyenchikov at once.
Not without you.
Then take me with you.
But the curse.
It cannot be broken. But we can live in the swamp, eat brown roots. I'll become old and ugly and more ignorant and never love you. But at least we'll be together.
Well, that's not exactly what I had in my mind.
Then we are lost.
No, Sophia, I will teach you. I will break this curse tomorrow. I promise.
Oh, Leon, I wish I could love you.
You will, Sophia. Tomorrow. I promise.
Until tomorrow. Leon, come back. Hurry.
What is it, Sophia?
I'm frightened. I couldn't sleep.
Don't be frightened, Sophia.
If only I could know the feeling of loving you for just one day, I would endure 100,000 years of curse. Good night, Leon. God bless you and keep you.
She asked not to be loved, but for what it is to love another. I think I have wandered into a very special place here. I know the Anchana, Snitsky, Mishkin, Kupchik. Yes, even Count Yusekovich. God, give me strength to break this curse. Oh, by the way, I urge you to give the matter some thoughts yourself. I mean, after all, you are sitting within the bounds of Kulyenchikov. Therefore, I wish us both the best of luck.
Leon, come back. Hurry. I have something to tell you.
Tomorrow, Sophia. I can't take any more news. Oh, good morning, Anjana.
Good morning, Snitsky.
Have you heard the news?
About what?
About the curse?
Oh,
Hasn't been lifted yet.
how would I know?
Well, let's see if anything's in the newspaper.
say that.
Oh, no, no, no. I can feel it. The paper is damp.
Maybe your dog did that.
Oh, no, no, no. It's outspoken. He only does that inside.
Come, let's pray. Let's pray for deliverance. Dear Lord who are in heaven, we are in Kulyenchikov and we are in trouble.
We are simple people, dear Lord.
But not so simple that we don't believe in you.
Forgive us our sins, dear Lord.
We don't know what we know. Because we don't know what we know.
God bless us. God bless our daughters. God
God
bless
bless
our
our schoolmaster. God bless you. Who you are. Amen. What's at the door?
No, someone is knocking.
The schoolmaster must be here. Sophia, wake up. Give yourself a nudge.
Do you know what time is it?
It's
8:50?
6:39.
We don't have a clock.
We gave you what you want. Is there something in here you like?
You don't understand. Count Yeshakowitz said that I had exactly 24 hours to break this curse. I arrived yesterday 9 o'clock sharp, and it's 8 o'clock now. That just leaves me an hour. That doesn't even leave me an hour. I've just wasted an entire minute telling you to how much time I've got left. Oh dear God, help me.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed him. We finished his services just 2 minutes ago.
Man, give me the girl. Please, we don't have time to waste. I beg of you.
Listen, I hear someone coming.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got all the three correct. I can tell this is going to be a day.
And looking more radiant than ever.
Brushing his teeth.
With all due respect, Doctor, I need Sophia's complete concentration today. So I'm going to ask you parents to leave.
By all means, we'll see that you are not disturbed. Schoolmaster, if you succeed, give us a signal by ramming on the windows 3 times. Ramming on the windows 3 times. Or by 2 short ones.
Followed by 6 long ones.
If you fail, give us a signal by ramming on the windows 7 times.
Followed by 3 long ones.
And if you want lunch,
Would you just please leave?
alright, we're going.
You know what? Something is not right. Not right.
Lower your voice. He can hear you.
I'm a mother. I know about these things. Why do you look taller to me lately?
Sophia, last night I decided that the task in front of us is one step beyond impossible. I know if I fail, I must leave Kulyenchikov like the rest who came before me. But today, looking into your eyes, I know there's no future for me without you. Therefore, we must not think of failure. We must not despair. Only a miracle can save us now, Sophia. Sophia, we need some majestic, supreme efforts to make the miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God makes. Sophia, you're a miracle.
You mean God wished for me?
One of the sublime moments. Now, this is the primary book of mathematics. It is used to teach very small children very simple arithmetic problems.
Do you think it's too advanced for me?
Well, Sophia, we can't go any further back from this. Now, this is the symbol ones. It represents one item, one Sophia, one Leon, one book. Now, I'm holding one finger, Sophia. Now, I'm holding another finger. 1 plus 1 is 2. Can you repeat that part for me?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes, we are making progress. But so invisible progress. I'm very proud of you, Sophia. Shall we continue?
Yes, please. I wish I could master it as well as I have my perfect math.
Well, to be honest, Sophia, I don't think we are quite concrete on mathematics yet. There may be bigger problems to come up. Let us continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Are we done with 1 plus 1 yet?
Of course, you remember the answer.
I remembered it before. Is it necessary I remember it again?
Of course, it's necessary to remember again. It's necessary to remember always.
You mean you'll always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No, Sophia. If you tell me the answer for what 1 plus 1 is, we can want to bigger things like 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. But if you can't remember the answer for what 1 plus 1 is, then the answer to 1 plus 1 is meaningless.
Well, do you know how much 1 plus 1 is?
Well, certainly.
Then, if you have such esteem and affection for me, you will tell me whenever I ask you.
Well, I may not always be around. What if other people ask you?
Oh, people here never ask questions like that. Even if they did, they will know the answer.
It's because they are cursed and they are trying to break that curse.
You're getting angry at me. What's the point of being educated if you get angry? When you didn't ask questions, the world is the loveliest thing to me. Is this what it feels like to be educated?
No, Sophia. It is I who is not behaving like educated. It was frustration and impatience that caused such rude behavior. Forgive me. Let us try again. One, one plus one is two. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No, don't say the word repeat. Say the words I said before repeat. Now, listen to me carefully. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
What were you like a little boy?
What was I like a little boy?
You're shouting again.
No. I was being inquisitive or probing. I was wondering, why were we put on this earth? And what the purpose of man's existence was.
The purpose of man is
I've had enough of that, Sophia. Sophia, you must stop asking me these questions. Our time here is nearly gone.
then how will I learn?
You must answer the questions that I ask you, not what you want me to answer.
Then I will only learn what you want me to learn. Why can't I learn what I want to learn?
Because what you want to know is of no practical value. What I teach you is acceptable knowledge.
Knowing what you were like a little boy is not acceptable knowledge.
No, it is of no significance at all.
But I find that very interesting, which is significant.
I'm not trying to interest you, Sophia. I'm trying to educate you.
I know, but what you thought to educate me never felt to interest me. I find that very significant.
There is nothing like a logic of an illogical mind. But let us try again. She must be speaking like a rabbit by now. What's going on?
I think he's teaching her gymnastics.
Why, please? This is a school zone.
I had a very important for the schoolmaster, so only went to 3 people.
Can't you see? He's busy. Bring him back later.
I don't like the way it's going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let's pray. Let's all pray that this young man will deliver us home bondage. Let us ask for his blessing. The less religious on that side and the more religious on this side. Please God, deliver us bondage. Amen.
Amen.
Schoolmaster, please tell. Is the daughter empty or full? She's the same. She's the same she always was. I must ask you this quickly because I may not have the intelligence to ask you this later. Because of my deep and unbounded devotion to your daughter, I would like to ask her hand in marriage. I ask this now while I still love her. Because I may not know the meaning of the word when the clock in the church steeple strikes 9. I hope you'll have an answer for me. He seems like such a nice young man. I'll say that. Very ambitious. What do you think, Lenya?
I don't know. Someone who can't break the curse is going to have hard time putting bread on table.
What about Tremble?
Who?
Tremble. You know upon the hill who pours water down?
Yes, she's right. It's this girl. You will know it's marriage.
Wait a minute. There's one chance. If a stranger marries a Kulyenchikov before his curse, then it's free to take her away.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it was added just 2 years ago to make it more interesting.
You may never see your daughter again, but she'll be happy when it is water.
Give her daughter, give her the permission. If you don't give it to her, give it to me.
I will make this decision. Let us let God decide this. Let's let God make this decision.
Having my final thoughts. One last pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was fine. A wish is something that you hope for that doesn't come true.
I'm sorry, Sophia. I can't help you fly over mountains and lakes, but I will not leave you. I will stay here for the rest of my life, not basking in the light of your beauty, but covering in the darkness of our own ignorance. Because that is the measure of my esteem and affection for you.
Only you. I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything. Run for you. Run for your life. There are ignorant girls in other villages who can learn to love.
No, Sophia. Listen to me carefully and remember it forever. I love you with all my heart.
It's just that.
I may never say this verse again. Savor it, Sophia. Keep the memory of what I'm saying.
I know the feeling. It's my last chance to get married.
Your eyes as a doorknob.
Tell us, man. Quickly. You have permission to marry.
All of the love I must give you in a lifetime.
Alright. I'll go right now and give the permission.
Goodbye, Sophia. I didn't love you long, but I loved you well.
Well, I'll make it just long enough to see what time it is.
And tell everyone in Kulyenchikov that I, Leo,
Wonderful news, Master.
Mama, Papa, everyone. The schoolmaster has something to tell us. Let us all listen. Don't you have something to say?
Yes, but you said we should all listen.
Oh, no.
Same one? You on your face?
No, I meant that we'll all listen and you tell us what you have to say.
Oh, thank you. Ah. But I don't have much to say.
Young man, you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh no, sir. You do me too great an honor.
Oh, I knew you would never make it. And you bought a white fish from me.
Alright. Whoa. Baby, your whole scene and you full. Come on. Let us keep on moving. Come on, move.
Alright. If you ever need this urgent letter, just let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Young man, what are your plans now that everything has fallen apart from the top?
I don't know. This absence of thought can take some time to get used to.
Well, you might try politics. You seem very suitable.
Oh, no, sir. This is an old suit. If I went into politics, I would need new clothes.
Well, this is just one doctor's opinion. But if you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Don't stay up too long, darling. I want you to go up to the roof and take the cuckoo out for a walk. Bye-bye, darling.
Sophia, weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the clock struck? What was I saying?
You said that you love me and that I should savor it and keep it as a memory because you will not love me anymore. Do you not love me now, Leo?
Love you? I don't even know the meaning of the word. Sophia,
Look at me. Tell me what you see.
A fool, just like me.
No, Sophia. Look at me. Tell me what you see.
A foolish man dirtying my father's sofa.
No, Sophia. You see a man of intellect, inspired by love. I'm not cursed, Sophia. I just pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid.
Yes.
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
Oh, it will soon.
But the girl,
It had no effect on me, but I will admit it. I was pretty nervous when the clock struck 9. But as I stood there, I suddenly realized you can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be. Kulyenchikov's lack of intelligence is a self-inflicted, caused by fear and guilt and relinquishing of your own self-esteem to a ridicule of power. Now do you understand?
everything but the explanation.
Uh, if a parent tells a child, you're a naughty child, you grow up believing you're a worthless human being. And from the time you were all born, you were all told that you're stupid. Now do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know telling you doesn't change it. It must be shown. But as I stood there, I suddenly became enlightened. I hit upon a plan that will not just break this curse, but save you from Yusakovich.
Well, what is it?
You will marry a Yusakovich.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
No, Sophia, I don't mean Count Gregor.
Oh, thank God. You had me scared half to death.
No, Sophia, you will marry me. I will be a Yusakovich. Now do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. Tomorrow will be our wedding. Tomorrow the curse will be broken. And tomorrow you will be smart again. And tomorrow you will love me.
I'm so excited. I'll throw all the nonsense out of my head to make room for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
But I must set my plans into action. I must find Count Yusakovich. Was he just talking about me? You like him? Don't you? Better than me, right? I admit it. I'll give all my wealth and power if I could be the hero. I'll not have to wear this dumb outfit. People will applaud when I come in. You're not even listening to me. Are you? All you care about is getting these two kids together. I hope it's raining when you leave here. Good day, Captain. Remember me? Something, Pelsinski. Listen to this conversation. What is it? Something. Well, I cannot help but overhear. Although I've lost most of my intelligence, all of it. All of it. But not without some feelings. And it pains me to know that being disliked makes you unhappy. Well, that's easy for you to say. You don't like me either. Do you? But I don't dislike you. But do you like me? No, not so much. You see? But that's because you never do anything redeeming. Why not? I don't know. I was raised that way. I guess my father taught me since I was a little boy. If you want to hold your power over those people, you must never be nice to them. Always make them fear and tremble. Did you like your father?
Those are tough guesses.
You didn't like him, did you?
Don't tell to anyone. When I was 9 months old, I have tried to go all away from my
Thank God. You see, the key to being liked is doing something redeeming. Now, isn't that something nice you could do for the village?
You mean like a barbecue?
Well, it's a good start, but I was thinking something on a much greater scale. I don't know, like lifting the curse,
How can I? It can be only lifted if Sophia marries me.
or you do it.
There is none. I'm lost of line.
Unless you had a son.
I'm not even married.
You don't have to be married. You could adopt a son.
Adopt a son?
Who? Me?
You?
Yes, I'm single, willing, ready, and available. Although I'm not much intelligent right now, I will be when the curse is broken.
I always wanted a son. Someone to take on fishing trip.
And I have never really had a father.
Oh my boy, no. I would spoil like anything.
That's okay, Dad.
Then people like me, wouldn't they?
They like you right now. Just look at them smiling at you.
Yes, you see? Oh, God bless you. Know what this means to me.
So let's go prepare the adoption papers and let Sophia's parents know. Are you ready, Dad?
Let me just watch them smiling at me again. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Maybe we can get together next weekend and have lunch. But meanwhile, you all are invited to my son's wedding.
The village of Kulyenchikov attends the Yusekovich-Zubritsky wedding.
Wait, isn't it bad enough for the mother of the bride to look at the person before the wedding? They're coming! They're coming! Quick, please! I have something to tell you.
Mother, I'm still pretending to be stupid. It's all part of the plan.
He has been my son for 10 minutes and he has now given me a moment of travel.
Very proud of him.
Are gathered here today, dear friends, to witness the joy of youth in holy matrimony. our dear friend, the cow who made this holy union possible.
Thank you, God.
Will the groom step before me?
That's you, my son.
Will the bride step forward?
No, Sophia, the bride! The bride!
What's the matter with you?
Who giveth away this bride?
I give it away this bride
Why do you give it away this bride?
because he asked me for it, and I nodded my head, and he taketh her.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor, Casimir Vladimir, you son
No,
of...
no, 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 today. You don't have to do it today. It's a holiday. Thank you so much.
Do you, Leon, take Sophia to her and to hold from this day on?
I have.
No, I do.
You do?
No, you do.
He does. Say,
He will. He does. I said it.
don't say what I say. Say what he says.
What did he say? I do. Just say I do. My papa says I do. Are you kidding? I hate this curse. I swear to God.
Do you, Sophia, take Leon in sickness and health, for better or for worse, for as long as you both shall live?
I do. What a prank like that! She could have gotten anyone.
The ring, please.
I have it. The ring, Casimir, Vladimir, Yusagich was to place on any Sophia 200 years ago. Oh,
Place the ring on a finger. No. Now repeat after me. With this ring, I declare.
With this ring, I declare.
Just the bride and the groom. Thank you.
With this ring, I declare.
Before I pronounce this holy union, is there anyone among you who have a cause or a reason why Leon and Sophia should not be joined in eternal wedlock? Now with the power vested in me as the chief magistrate of village Kulyenchikov, I pronounce the husband.
well, maybe there is a tiny little thing.
You have an objection to this marriage?
You bet I have. This son is not my boy. This boy is not my son.
What?
What are you saying? Father, you think I'm crazy? Why should I give up a cute little bottle of noodle paint like her? But the adoption papers, they are false.
What?
You trust me so much, you could not read them? Here's the document proof. I did not adopt him. I divorced him.
What?
According to the document, we are not father and son. We are no longer husband and wife.
Uh-huh.
Is this also part of the plan?
No, Sophia. But they
I'm
are
sorry.
not.
Different. I may be venomously treacherous snake, but I am not a red blanket.
There will be a wedding. My daughter will not marry an imposter.
An imposter? No. But Yusagich? Yes. You pledge your daughter's hand in the marriage to the Yusagich, and your pledge once given must be honored.
This is the law. I wrote it myself.
It's true. I even voted for it.
And I am the only true Yusagich here.
Leon, will you not object to this marriage?
What can I do, Sophia? I'm helpless.
Come on! I haven't got all day.
Say the word. Let's get in on it. There is a hotel room booked for honeymoon for 200 years.
I'm sorry, darling. Oh my heart. I'm truly sorry.
At least she'll be getting better dinners at his place.
You
We
beloved.
did that. We had that. I do. Ask her. She's the one.
Do you, Sophia, take Sir Count Gregor for as long as you both shall live?
Say do, darling. You will become rich, smart. It's better than to have happiness.
Goodbye, Leon. Bye forever. I do.
Then with the power vested in me as the chief magistrate of village Kulyenchikov, I
Wait. You missed a part.
What part?
The part where you ask if anyone objects and I object.
What?
What's it?
On what grounds?
On the on the grounds that I haven't urgent letter yet.
What kind of ground is that?
For me, well, what could it be?
Finish the ceremony before he brings the letter.
I can't do that. It's the law.
It's true. I voted for it.
Yes, it's bad news, I'm afraid. According to the letter, my uncle, my sole remaining relative, has died in St. Petersburg, leaving nothing but all of his debts.
Are you going down here? It is faster than water.
Before he died, he blames all of his misfortunes on the characters of his vindictive and selfish distant relatives, and then even changing his name to Tolchinsky couldn't help escape death in his finger.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yusekovich.
He's distant till you haunt you every time.
Leo, do you know what this means?
No, what?
You will, in a few moments, Master Tolchinsky. Take your place next to my daughter. This time, she'll marry the right one.
It didn't say any of that. It was an old letter from my colleague saying that I still owe him for the tuition fee. Oh, I have planted bombs. Pray God for the explosion.
Hurry up! Precious everyone! I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Are we ready, everyone?
Ready!
Do you, Leon?
I do.
Do you, Sophia?
I do.
Is there anyone who objects?
No one objects.
Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's it. I now pronounce you the man and wife.
Oh,
It's a miracle! It's a miracle! Well, 24.
come on, it's right to do it.
72.
Yes.
Nikolai! 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 I feel funny. Pain in my knees. Dizziness in the head.
It's already done. It's just blood is becoming so pulsated from all this excitement. This can result in a sudden rush of blood to the head.
I never knew you were such a brilliant doctor.
No, I'm just a normal doctor. But you know, I really care about you. Because I love you.
Oh, I love it too. Even though I couldn't tell you, I realized in my heart that I love you. Leo, I don't know. Ask you before I tell you what I am.
Yes, Sophia. More than I ever was. Our dreams could be possible.
Oh, Leo, I love you.
I adore you, Sophia.
Marriage is over. Curse is over.
See for yourself, Count Gregor.
Land. I want to put my money on land. It will never go wrong on a real estate.
Such a brilliant conversation. All my power over them is gone.
Power is just a useless weapon over the enlightened, Count Gregor. We are all equal citizens here.
It was your faith and courage that won our ignorance.
It was your sweet soul and pure heart that gave me all the faith and courage I needed. It was love that broke the curse, not my puny efforts. You got a rich schoolmaster? Oh, Count Gregor, what are you going to do now? Now that you're intelligent.
Thanks to you. I have to work for a living now. Well, cousin, my congratulations. Wish you a long and happy marriage life.
May I wish you the same good fortune?
Please. I have been cursed once in my life. I know where I belong.
Well, if you think about it, it really isn't such a bizarre story after all. I mean, uh, be honest. Haven't you all met someone who felt like a Kulyenchikov vibe? It may be your aunt, your uncle, your neighbor, or even your boss. But now that the curse is broken, Kulyenchikov will become like the rest of the villagers, succumbing to the mundane human experiences. Huh. Since the curse is broken, let us see what happened to my beloved townspeople.
The magistrate became a great judge. He penned many more crucial laws, but fell into corruption and eventually was convicted for fraud. Mishkin wrote a 600-page novel on the curse of Kulyenchikov, only to have it lost in the mail. He still delivers urgent letters with a fervor never seen before. Snetsky finally found his sheep and became a very successful tradesman. Eventually, he became a great philanthropist. Yenchina went into real estate and now owns 17 houses in Kulyenchikov, including Count Gregor's mansion. However, she still believes she's just turned the corner of 26. Speaking of Count Gregor, he became the town monk and lost every trace of his pomposity. Occasionally, he goes to the top of the hill to pray for God to throw water upon the village. Lenia Zubritsky went into politics, becoming the first female mayor of Mexico. And now, even her husband has to make appointments to see her. Dr. Zubritsky finally got accepted into a school of medicine and became one of the finest doctors in all of Russia. He now works as a personal physician to the royal family. However, he still has trouble opening up jars.
Well, I will tell you all this. Sophia was and still is a miracle in my life. Not that all of her days are blissfully happy. We have our differences, believe me. But her unquenchable thirst for knowledge, the thing that drew her to me, is still the thing that keeps her going. My wife is a polyglot. She speaks Russian, French, English. However, she still has trouble speaking rabbit. I mean, that is expected. After all, it is a very hard language indeed. And as for myself, I'm devoted to the knowledge of the unenlightened and hope to spend the rest of my life teaching the world and learning about it with the love of my life.
So, the months of practice, days of rehearsals, and hours of perseverance, minutes of magnificence, and some seconds of splendor, the cast and crew have pulled out all the stops and staged a wonderful performance to encourage the masses. We call the cast and crew onto the stage to recognize their exemplary performance. In no particular order, Snetsky, Alan from Mechanical, the mailman, Watson from Mechanical, Yanshana, Pavitra from CSE, Dr. Nikolai Zubritsky, Siddharth from Mechanical, Lenia Zubritsky, Botanica from IT, Sofia Zubritsky, Napinai from ECE, and the most terror, Count Gregor Yusukovich Abdul Rahman from Mechanical, and the hero of the play, Leon Tulsinski, Rashid from CSE, and at last, the magistrate, Kaushik from IT. Now I call upon the directors of the play, Taha Rangun, Hina, and Medvin Nissa. So this set design was done by Monster Lucian, Divakar and Raj Pradeep. Now I thank all the cast and crew and who have done the spotlight and everything, the lighting. Thank you all. Thank you for the play.
Well, I would like to call three people from here to the stage. Neeraj, Vicky Ebro, and Shatinaka, please come. And of course, Shanti Sen, ma'am, please. You also join us on the stage. Please, ma'am. These three were my original directors for the first time we did the play. And thank you everyone for your support.
It has been a wonderful experience for all of us. Actually, the play was planned for the 2020 Curioso under the guidance of Shafrina, Vicky, and Neeraj. But unfortunately, we couldn't stage that in the March of 2020, and after a break of 2 years, they were back on stage. This is a result of continuous sleepless nights and exhausting days. The scripting, production, direction, everything done by the talents that you see in front of you. Their untiring efforts, their relentless dedication to the task in hand is what has brought them to the stage today. So on behalf of everybody of the Literary Club, we thank each and every one of you, all the respected members of the faculty, the deans, directors, faculty members, and all of you students for encouraging them, appreciating them, and acknowledging the great work they have done. Thank you one and all, and hats off to the entire team. Thank you. We'll have a small break of 10 minutes and we'll start with the valedictory function at 3:20. Sorry, 3, huh? Okay, 3:40. We'll meet at 3:40, and for all of you students, we have snacks outside. Please do join us in having tea.
Where he talks about this is the one you want to give. Thank you for making